Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
My name is Lacey, you're Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. It is a Monday morning. I almost said January, Kenny. I'm at it again. It's February 12th. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Kenny, can you hear me and see me okay?
Yes, sir. Everything is working just fine.
Fantastic. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's not jinx it, okay? But good morning, Kenny. It's good to see you. We've had a busy weekend, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Let's talk about that in a second, okay? Because first things first, my friend. First thing is first. I want to wish everybody a happy Monday morning. Good morning. Best of the day. You know what time it is. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that coffee. Coffee.
Yes, it's coffee time.
No, it's not my birthday. My birthday is not until September 27th. It was my dad's birthday.
There you go.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you. Hi.
Great job, everybody. Great job. It is, in fact, Cup of Joe Live, a Monday morning here, the day after the Super Bowl. Hopefully your team won. I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl.
Me neither.
Yeah, there was time when I watched it. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let's go right over to the chat and we'll say good morning. I haven't done that yet. So Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon and I were actually, we were texting each other this morning while I was getting ready for the show. She was asking if I knew anything about the Old Man in the Mountain. And for those of you that don't know, here in New Hampshire, that's our icon. We are the Granite State, and there was a profile that was the side of a mountain that looked like old man's face. in a few years ago. The old man on the mountain became the old man on the pile, because the pile of stones that made up his profile fell and now is at the bottom. So a lot of people were disappointed, but that's what we were talking about this morning. Nick P is here. Good morning, Nick. It's good to see you. Gavin, the Guitar Professionals, is here. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning, Gavin. Nick
Shirley
P.
from Glitter World is
morning,
here.
Shirley.
Just going to run through these quick. DJ's Adventures is here. Good morning, DJ. It's good to see you. Look who is here this morning. Look
Denise!
Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. How are you? Good morning. Denise is here. Kenneth Oakes is here. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
Josh from the Moonlight Adventures is here. Josh and Chastity. I
Josh.
watched their live stream of Josh getting in and out of the cold bath, and that was it was entertaining. It was a lot of fun. It looked very, very cold. So good for you, Josh. You're a better man than me. DJ says, hey, everyone, just wanted to let you know that I have some videos up, but I won't have any more up until further notice. We hit a roadblock with the car again. Well, good luck with that.
Good luck with that, DJ.
Nick P, how was your dad's birthday, Kenny? Is what
My dad's birthday was good. I actually called him yesterday, and of course he kind of cracked me up, and I had called him yesterday before church, and of course he didn't answer the phone, and he wound up calling me about, I was on my way to church about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And of course, I always, no matter who I talk to on the phone, I always have them on speakerphone, because I find it easier to understand the people better and easier to talk to them, especially.
That makes sense, Kenny.
Especially if I'm got my hands, if I'm using my walker or something like that, or whatever, but anyway, so he said something about his fiance had hurt herself somehow or whatever, and that she was laying there on the bed. Well, he said he was going to try to rub her feet to make her feel better, and you can imagine the brother that was taking me to church. He heard that, and he looked over at me, and he made the funniest face. And I cracked up right in the middle of that. And Dad cracked up right in the middle of that. And he's like, I ain't never heard of that. He's like,
yeah, that's something a son doesn't want to hear his dad talking about either, is rubbing his girlfriend's feet or anything else for that matter. But that's pretty funny, Kenny. Good morning, Marjorie. It's good to see you. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room here, Kenny. We had the cruise Helping Hands for Cruise and Cruise-a-thon this weekend. It started Friday night. Michael Ann's Spoiled Mama kicked it all off Friday night at 6 p.m. EST, and we ran right through, what time Saturday? It was like midnight, right, Kenny?
It was midnight my time. I ended the show. I ended the cruise-a-thon.
So why don't you talk a little bit about it? Tell us how much we raised, any highlights, fun points, anything that pops up to your mind. Just let's talk about that, Kenny.
Well, I do believe, now Josh and Chastity can correct me because they're part of the board for Helping Hands for Cruising. But or anybody else can. I believe the total was.
Good morning.
the total was $3,700, I do believe.
Wow, $3,700, $3,700. That's awesome.
And,
give us all a big hand.
The total goal was $10K, but but I was told that by Sean that we raised a lot more this time, this cruisathon, than we did the last cruisathon.
So we're heading in the right direction then, Kenny. Each time we do a cruisathon, we're making a little bit more than the previous one. So heading in the right direction. Well, I think we $3,700. That's nothing, as they say, shake a stick at. I think we did pretty well. Like you said, it wasn't close to our goal, but we set our goals high, so that way we can we really have a realistic expectation. So,
and we can also we're also trying to expand. We're trying to get out. We're trying to get this. It's out there more, besides just within the genre that we're trying to reach more and bigger channels,
right?
We're trying to talk. We're trying to talk like Nautical Nurse Nancy and doing a show, getting her involved with it, and some others that's in the cruising. Some of the bigger channels in the cruising community. So
that's great. I think everybody that well, I want to personally thank everybody that participated in it, for everyone that took the time out of their schedules this weekend to either go live or support the others that went live. And for those of you guys that are on the committee, you know, Sean and Alana and Josh and Chastity and all the others that are there on the board. Thank you to all of them, and for helping us out. Now, just because the cruisathon is over, it doesn't mean that donating is over.
Nope, you can donate. Speaking, there's Alana. She's also one of the founders of it. She's
good morning, Alana.
On my stream. Good morning, Alana, and good morning, Crossover Paranormal. Anyway,
so we were saying that just because the cruisathon's over doesn't mean that you have to stop donating.
No, you can actually donate. You can actually set up monthly payments to make monthly payments to this charity and organization.
Right.
And like I said, no amount is too small or too big. It all adds up. So
yeah, it really does, Kenny. I mean, you if you want to send $1, you can, or if you want to send $100, absolutely. There isn't any amount that's too small. Every amount helps our organization to be able to provide a dream cruise vacation of a lifetime to somebody that probably doesn't even think that they're able to do it. I mean, they don't have the financial means, and if they you know, somebody that's maybe has a physical ailment and they don't think they can do it, they may think, oh well, you know, I'm wheelchair bound, so there's no way I can go on a cruise. And is that the truth, Kenny?
Yes, that is.
There's people out there, right?
Yep, it's to help. For those of you that may be new or hasn't heard of what Helping Hands for Cruising is, it's to Helping Hands for Cruising is a charity organization organized by Sean and Alana themselves, from the Down Under Cruisers in Melbourne, Australia, and anyway, it's to help people who, in one way or another, whether it be due to a financial situation or disability, or even a caregiver of someone that has never cruised before. It's to help the less fortunate or whoever be able to go and enjoy a once in a lifetime cruise vacation, be able to get away from everyday life circumstances.
Alana says absolutely QR code always available
Yes.
if everyone mentions it to a friend who mentions it to a friend and so on. You can
Yes.
see the PayPal link is down in the Chiron right now. I'll put up the QR code in a second here in a few minutes, but I was going to play the, is it Fat Matt? I was going to play that.
Fat Matt Adventures, yes.
All right, so get ready, folks. Here we go.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
All right, I want to put a challenge out there for those of you that that may not have been able to make it to the cruiseathon this weekend, or maybe said, well, I don't know, maybe I'll donate later. I think you need to donate now, and we're at $3,700. I think we need to collect at least another $300 today so that we can get it up to an even $4,000. What do you think of that, Kenny?
I think that sounds good.
Yeah, so go to, I'm going to shut you down for 1 second, Kenny, because I can't figure out how to get that QR code up there, but whoop. Maybe I can't do it that way. 1 second. No, it's not going to work, but we'll get that QR code up.
The QR code is right down below me here.
Yeah, it's hard though for me to remove you so I can show that. Maybe I got to remove both of us. Hold on a minute. So take a picture of this QR code. I'll put it up there really quick. I'll get rid of myself and Kenny for a second. Hold on. All right, so there's the QR code. Also, where the PayPal link is right there in the Chiron. I'll leave that up. Let's get us up to that even $4,000 mark. And like I said, just because the cruiseathon is over doesn't mean that donating is over. So get out there, folks. donate. I want to get us up to that $400, $4,000 mark.
You can actually change somebody's life for sure. It is definitely it actually changed my life for sure. I am definitely hooked on cruising, and I've already been on 2 cruises already. So
it's addicting, right, Kenny?
I see. I took my first cruise back in October of 2022 on the Carnival Horizon, and that was the very first inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise, and I loved it so much that I had to book another one a year later.
and that's the thing with cruising, Kenny. You and I talked about this during our live stream together over the weekend. It's very addicting. You know, we've told the stories about folks, myself included, that never really thought twice about cruising, and once you take your first cruise, yeah, you're kind of addicted to it. But you're also, you know, donating and then us sending somebody on a cruise that either doesn't think they could do it or they don't have the financial means to do it. It goes along with PMA, you guys. By doing this, we're passing on positive energy to people and putting them in a great mood. Kenny, you did nothing but smile on that cruise. Now, I wasn't on the cruise, but I saw the pictures and I saw the videos. It was nothing but a uplifting experience for people, and James and Cindy as well, and I'm sure Scott and Amber, and the folks that are recipients. At first, there's a lot of emotion. You know, they're overwhelmed with emotion. You know, there's some tears involved, which is fantastic. They're good tears. And then when they get on board and they just see the things that surround them and the things that they can do is just amazing. And it's a fantastic thing. So I know the cruise-a-thon is over, but please, we need to get us up to that $4,000 mark. I hope we can do that before the end of the day today. It's just $300. All we need is a little extra to get in there, but there you go. So speaking of the Helping Hands for Cruising, we have there's several group cruises coming up, but there's one that kind of holds near and dear to me.
Yes, and I'm actually thinking about really seriously going on this one. So.
Well, we're gonna make sure that Kenny is on this one, so we'll see what we can do to help provide the means for Kenny, so that we can get him on this cruise. We got 2 years to save up, Kenny. You and I both. So, and I'm going for sure. So you have to go.
Yes. We can eat food that will make our tongue suffer.
That's right, buddy. That's 100. Oh, you better quit it, kid. Kenny gets me laughing so much. I have to be careful because not to be crazy or tell you too much stuff, but I got to make sure I use the bathroom before I come in here because Kenny will get me laughing so hard I'll end up peeing myself. So, oh, that's awesome. All right, I want to show this. So we got a cruise coming up. It's not for 2 years. It's coming up on November 29th through December 6th of 2025. It is, in fact, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, and this is it here.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
So there you have it, folks. That is the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. I'm going to share out this. Hopefully you guys can all see that. I don't think I can make it any bigger, but that is, I'll read through it. So let's see. I got a couple things popping up here. All right. It says it's here, Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. So if you want to book this, all you need is a $50 deposit for right now between now and March 24th of 2024. That will hold your place. All right. There is limited availability, and the portion of your cruise fare is going to be tax deductible because Helping Hands for Cruising is, in fact, a 501c3 charitable organization. So this is going to be fantastic. There's going to be, as you saw in the video, Who's Who, the Who's tribute band, as well as Echoes of Pompeii, a Pink Floyd tribute band. And then Mr. Funny Man is going to be, we're going to be having a private concert with them on one of Norwegian's private islands. So when we get there, they'll, at Great Stirrup Cay, they're going to give us a private show. Your price, the price that you pay for the trip, also includes a swag bag with T-shirts, badging, lanyards are all included, plus special events, VIP seating, activities on board. The itinerary is we'll sail out of Port Canaveral on the 29th. We'll sail to Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, Tortola, the Great Stirrup Cay, and then we'll be sailing back to Florida after 6 days, 6 nights, 7 days of a lot of fantastic rock and roll and fun. So the pricing is double occupancy. So this includes you and your significant other, your friend, your partner in crime, whatever it is. Interior rooms are $27.61. Ocean view are $29.25. So if you book an interior or an ocean view room, you're going to get one specialty dining. It will be included. So for any of the specialty dining restaurants on board, you get one of those for the night of your choice in the specialty dining restaurant of your choice. If you get a balcony or a mini suite, you're going to get two count them, two specialty dining packages, dining seatings for you. So balcony is $32.30 and the mini suite is $34.85. It also includes your drink package, the specialty dining, $100 on board credit. All your port fees, taxes, and gratuities are included. So in order to get in on the fun and reserve your room, and now you need to call Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. I have the number here. Let me get that up on the Chiron. Somewhere I have it, or I thought I had it. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I know. I'm looking in the wrong place, Kenny. Here we go. All right, right up there in the Chiron. Give Bruce a call and the good folks at Ocean to Ocean Travel. Bruce sits on the board as well, him and Cindy. So they are the experts. They're the ones that can help set you up and get your $50 deposit in by March 24th. Also, for if you instead of the 50, if you wanted to pay $125 for each person in your room, so a total of $250, you'll be able to secure and pick your cabin number for that. So, so there you have it. That is what's coming up. But it was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun, Kenny. I'm pretty sure you did.
Yes, I enjoy. I enjoy helping out with the cruise-a-thon and seeing others get being able to get to experience the things that I gotten to experience. So
yeah, I mean, Kenny's the poster child, and when I say that, I don't mean any disrespect or ill. He certainly is. He was the first one, and if all you got to do is talk to Kenny. I have a testimonial that we showed over the weekend, and there's others that have made some videos and interviews of Kenny, as well as some of the folks that went, James Catney's and Amber and Scott. And you go over and you look, and there's nothing but joy and gratitude and all of that.
And laughter.
And laughter. I did want to say good morning to Canadian Fisher musician. He's a good friend of mine. He's up in Canada. Good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning, Canadian fishing musician.
A really, really good guitar player and a great fisherman. Him and his wife do lives all the time. If you haven't hooked up with those guys, check them out. And if you like rock and roll and fishing, which I like both, you need to go over and check them out. So thank you for coming in. Nick says bidet Alana, and she's saying bidet back. And it certainly will be an awesome cruise. I have a feeling, I think I know that some folks that live down below the equator from where we're at, rumor has it they're going to be going on that cruise. So, and the other rumor is I'm going to be going on that cruise, which it's not a rumor. I'm going to be handing out some of my famous patented hugs. But for Sean's going to get a very special greeting from me, because I've promised him I'm going to kiss that big, beautiful bald head of his. I'm going to give a big cup of Joe, how do you do, good morning, to Sean on his chrome dome, as we would say here. Hey, look, and I am not making fun, because I am right behind him. And Ross says plus two days at sea. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for this one. I know there are cruises coming up prior, but and for those of you that are booked on cruises, and I have a feeling Colleen and I are going to be taking one here within the next few months as well. But this rock and roll tribute cruise is going to be the cruise of the century. That's what I'm calling it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you only have the means to be able to do one cruise, that is the one to be on, you guys. It really is. So Like I said, give that number that's in the Chiron right there below. Give that a call and talk to Bruce or a member of his team. Do it today and secure your spot. So there we go. All right, Kenny, I think we took care of business. What do you think? Anything else to add?
I want to see this thing really grow in the near future. I want to see this thing, this Helping Hands for Cruising, really get more and more people out there. I actually want to see it expand beyond this YouTube community. I want to reach out outside the YouTube community and reach out to a lot of people. So
I'm with you, my friend. Liz and Chris are saying Kenny was everywhere during the cruisathon. He is such an inspiration. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Kenny he's our Energizer bunny, and he can multitask. He's everywhere. The kid is everywhere, and he's in everybody's lives. And look, you want exactly talking about an inspiration. I mean, and Kenny, and I don't mean to embarrass you, buddy, but you really are. You're the reason, or you and folks like you are the reason why we're doing this, because look, Kenny, you don't let anything get you down, man. You were one of the brightest bulbs I've ever met. So love you and love your attitude and everything. So Kenny is just one of the reasons why we're doing this. So I didn't want to embarrass you. So
yeah, like I've said before, I've learned throughout my lifetime that I can do anything I want to do if I just put my mind to it. So.
Absolutely, man. And we need to, I wish I could bottle that up and spread that around. So I think by being part of the organization, we're in essence kind of doing that. So there you go. So the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, Helping Hands for Cruising. And Alana says, hang on. Does Sean's wife know about this? Well, not if we don't tell her. We'll surprise her that day. She'll see this rather robust Yankee giving your husband a kiss on top of his head. Ross says, we encourage you to bring an acoustic instrument to jam with your fellow cruisers and the artists on board. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to bring my guitar with me. Also, you'll also get to meet, there is a mysterious cat out there who keeps popping in and out of all of our live streams. I seen him this weekend during some of the cruisathon. Ricky Rocker.
Ricky Rocker, yeah.
His identity is unknown, but apparently he's going to be on the cruise with us. And from what I understand, he's going to be up there jamming with some of the bands and the musicians. And then you'll get to figure out who he is. Maybe he's a real guy. I don't know. I've never heard of him before. And we met him a couple of weeks ago for the first time. He just popped into one of the lives. And I have no idea who it is, but you'll get to meet him. So I'm just quickly looking through here to see if we missed anybody in the chat. Danielle Jose is here. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
Good
Daniel
to see
Jose.
you. Alana's asking Marjorie, how's she doing? Sharon says, absolutely, Kenneth. Yes, you can do whatever you want if you want it bad enough. That's right. It's DJ saying hi to Terry. Good morning. And he's like Beetlejuice. Did we say his name 3 times? Here he is, Ricky Rocker. He says, you rang. Well, good morning, Ricky. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, Ricky Rocker.
It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. And you got anything you want to add?
Good morning
to the talk about the Rock and Roll Cruise coming up. Anything you want to add in there, Mr. Rocker? Please do. Ilana says, oh no, not the elusive Ricky Rocker. Sure is. Shirley says, "Hey, Ricky Rocker, how you doing?" Everybody is saying hi. Liz and Chris are saying hi to Ricky Rocket. Ricky Rocket. I think Ricky Rocket's a real guy. Ricky Rocker. Well, Ricky Rocker's a real guy too. I think they're two separate real people. As if by magic, right, Shirley? Yeah, he just popped in, mentioned his name, and there he is. Like I said, he's kind of like Beetlejuice in a way. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share us out. If you're not subscribed to my channel or anybody's channel, I encourage you to do so. We are not a sub for sub channel, but there's nothing but really good, honest to goodness, awesome people in the chat. So I encourage you all to go over and check each other's channels out and watch videos. What do we watch, Kenny? How long at least? What's a minimum watch a video?
At least 3 minutes long.
Yeah. And then go over, watch at least 3 minutes, if not longer. Like that video, comment on that video. What I do is I click on a couple other videos to watch for later, and then I'll watch 2 videos at least, and then I comment on both of them. And if I like the channel, that's when I subscribe. It's all about helping each other out. So let's see. Sharon says, yes, you sure did say Ricky Rocker 3 times. All right, well, there you go. He popped up. And Ricky's saying, rock and roll tribute cruise, be there or be square. And I definitely would agree with you. It is, like I keep saying, it's going to be the cruise of the century. This is the one to be on. If you, like I said, if there's only one you can go on, this is the one to go on. Let's see. Shirley says her computer is busted, so she's on her phone. Ricky says, poof, in like a storm and out like a breeze. Whoosh, later all. All right, Ricky, thanks for coming in. We'll see you again soon. We'll see you in the chat soon. Fantastic. So thanks for coming in. DJ says, yeah, I was on a live stream this morning with Rock and Roll Band. I like that. Oh no, her internet driver crashed. 3 minutes isn't long enough for me. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna get to some of our regular stuff, Kenny. We haven't even touched upon the weather. So let's look at the weather right now since I brought it up. Today here in the greater New England area, if I can find it, it's 27 degrees. It's mostly clear. High of 45 today. We've enjoyed some mild weather. The last couple days, it's been around 50 degrees. All the snow was melting, but just in time for this. Winter storm watch is in effect until Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Coastal storm will pass through the south region late Monday night through the day Tuesday and could produce 6 or more inches of snow. Heaviest snow will fall Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. There will be a sharp south to north gradient of snowfall in the southern parts of New Hampshire. Heavy snow possible, total accumulation greater than 6 inches. Portions of southwest Maine, central and southern New Hampshire. So we're going to get some snow again. It is in fact winter time. Kenny, what's the weather like in your area?
It looks like a temperature of 51 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'll take it.
And feels like 50. And today is supposed to be with some rain, a high of 55 and a low of 32.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All right, so Alana, I put that up. She said they're having a heat wave today. 37 degrees Celsius. And that is in our temperature here, Fahrenheit, that's 98.6 degrees. So they're at body temperature. That's hot.
Yeah.
I'll still take it over the weather we're having, Ilana, but you guys are upwards of 100 degrees.
Yes.
That is hot. For the people that may have a I don't want to say comorbidity, but for folks that are bothered by the heat, just be careful out there because that can be deadly. So hopefully the
Yes.
people stay
Make
cool.
sure you hydrate good. Make sure you drink plenty of water.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Kenny. All right, so let's look at the weather map and see what's going on in the rest of the world and the country here, like we normally do. All right, so there we go. I'm going to refresh that. We can see the map now, Kenny.
Yes.
All right, good. All right, so we'll zoom out. Let's start over on the West Coast. It looks like areas of the northern regions of the West Coast, the Washington State, Oregon area, they get some snow and some rain. Of course, Seattle, they get the rain there. In Portland, Oregon, they get all the rain. Things look clear in California. They need a break. Those people have been quite wet with all the water and the flooding they've had. Some of the higher elevations in the Midwest, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and they're getting some spotty areas of snow. If we get out into the Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, looks like they're getting some snow and rain there. New Orleans, no surprise in that area. It's the time of year, the wet, rainy season for them. They're getting some rain. It looks like over South Carolina, Georgia, that area. They've been getting nailed. I know Sharon said that they've been wet all week there from the rain, or all weekend. And then again, here in the Northeast, it doesn't really look like it's doing much now, but we are in fact going to get we're going to get some nasty weather here coming up in the next probably starting sometime after midnight tonight and right until Wednesday morning. We'll go over to Shirley's Island, which I like to call it that. Looks like they're getting some snow there right around where Shirley's at, St. John area, and a little bit of snow elsewhere. Let's go to our friends over in the South Pacific. Our friends over in Australia, where they're having the heat wave right now. It looks like Sean and Alana, where they're at, is pretty clear. They get some clear skies there. We get over to higher or more north into New South Wales and on the coast there. It looks like it's fairly clear. They get some thunder showers and that coming up. Of course, up in Queensland, they get all the weather. They get that hot thunder showers and that forming. So I'm not a meteorologist, by the way. So if you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Just bear with me because I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm putting on a good show. All right, in Tasmania, where our friend Radio Jonesy is, and some others in the northwest part of the island, they're getting some rain there.
Orange Cone Vlog is wanting you to look at Vegas.
Let's look at Vegas then. All right, let's see what's happening in Vegas. Whoa, hey now. All right, we're going to Vegas. Vegas looks pretty clear right now. Not a whole lot going on in Vegas. So looks fairly clear. Let's zoom in there. They are. Las Vegas, that's a pretty cool town. Ross, you're out there working right now? It looks pretty clear. So there you have it. That's the weather, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
That is the weather. So there you go. All right. What time are we looking at? It is
10 till 7.
Holy smokes, Kenny. I have queued up a game to play since Friday, and we haven't got to it. But what should we do? Should we do history or should we play a game? I'll leave it up to you, Kenny.
Let's go ahead and play the game.
You want to play the game?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Kenny says it. We're going to play the game. So get ready. We're going to play a game. We're going to go back to a good old favorite. You guys ready? Here, let's do this. All right, this is Animals Are Awesome. This is the game where we put up a picture of a crazy looking animal, one that's kind of unusual, and you guys need to kind of guess what it is. It's a lot of fun. And here's the first animal. That is all these animals are, in fact, they are real animals that live on the planet, but you may have never seen them before, or you don't see them that often. So Denise wanted history, so hopefully if we get through this, we'll be able to get to history as well. So a spider tick, right? What do you think that is, Kenny?
A fuzzy crab.
Kenny, it is a fuzzy crab. It has a name. Kenny, what are those famous right now? They're pretty popular metal coffee mugs. Not the Stanley one, but the other version. Do you know what they're called? They're a metal drink tumbler. They're really popular. I actually have a couple of them. It's not the Stanley ones, but it's the name of it. Or a cooler. They make a really nice cooler.
A Yeti?
A Yeti, Kenny. Very good. Ding, ding, ding. Kenny gets the point on that one. It is, in fact, this is called a Yeti crab. Good job, Kenny. Good job on that. So that is, in fact, a Yeti crab. All right, let's go on to the next one. What in good gracious is that? That looks like my dentures right there.
Yeah.
I think he needs a visit to the dentist, though. Look at the yellow on the teeth. Maybe he's a coffee drinker. We need to clean those teeth. Any idea what this is called? Yep, Chris and Liz got it. It is, in fact, a Yeti crab. A Yeti tick is a good one, and Yeti is, in fact, a Yeti crab. So good job, you guys. I don't expect anybody to get this one. Mr. X. Look at is it Ricky? It's Ricky Rocker. That's, in fact, him. He's a fish. No. My ex. I love that. Any idea what this is? Nobody's going to get this. So you want to take a guess at it, Kenny? I would never get it either, but
no, I don't know.
This is, in fact, a pacu, P-A-C-U, pacu fish.
Pacu fish.
Pacu fish, whatever a pacu fish is. All right, let's move on from the pacu. Hey, that's actually a good answer, Shirley. Does kind of look like a monkfish, right? Or a cusk, kind of, sort of. All right, let's move on to the next one. There you go. There you go. What do you think that is? This bird is, I call them nature's trash men or nature's cleanup crew. The type of bird. Shirley says an eagle. It is not an eagle. It is in the raptor family, though. It is in the raptor family. You usually see these kind of birds in cartoons. Oh, there you go. Denise says a vulture. So does Liz and Chris. They say a vulture. This is, in fact, a vulture. This is, and if you look at the feathers hanging down from the bottom of the beak, it looks like a beard. So it is a bearded vulture. Good job on that, you guys. You got it? A bearded vulture. Give yourself a hand on that one. Ross says, Bob the Eagles from the Kawasaki mullet commercial from last night. Name that animal, right, Shirley? Yeah, so that's a bearded vulture. Very good. All right, let's go on. I'm kind of going through these quick because we want to do history as well if we have time. All right, so here's this little...
a rat. I was going to say, that looks like a rat rabbit.
Yeah, it's like a rat rabbit. It kind of is, Kenny. I don't think anybody's going to get the name of this little guy either. It is kind of, it's a marsupial. So it's in the rabbit and rodent family. Denise says a rat. Shirley says a mole. Sharon's behind. She's saying vulture. That was for the last picture. So this one is actually called kangaroo mouse or a chinchilla. That's a good one, Ross. But this one is called, I'm looking at the list here. I had to write them down so I wouldn't forget because we actually had this queued up for Friday, but never got to it. This is called a jerboa, Jerboa. Looks like a baby bilby. No, this is a jerboa. Jerboa. All right. Let's go on to the next one, Kenny. This one's rather disturbing looking. Ready? Go. Look at that. Looks like something out of a horror movie. What do you think that is? So this is an animal that lives in water. It's a parasite type of animal. It doesn't get inside of something, but it does attach itself. And Ross is the first one in with a lamprey. Good job, Ross. This is, in fact, a lamprey. Like I said, they'll attach themselves to other fish, and then they feed on that host fish and suck out the blood. All right, let's move on to the next one. What is this animal? Anybody idea? Any ideas? It kind of did look like an alien. Yes, I'm with you, Alana. Yikes.
That looks like a. I can't think. I can see the. I can't think of the name though. It's those little monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a monkey or not. This has a strange name. I've never heard of the name before, but finger monkey. I like that, Shirley. Bush baby. This one is this one. I don't think anybody's going to get it either. This one's called a slow loris, Loris, a slow loris. And I would tell you where all these are from, but again, we pulled these up on Friday, and I didn't put down where they're from. I just listed them so I wouldn't forget. But that is, in fact, called the slow loris. All right, let's do to the next. Look at that one, Kenny. I love this. And when I found out what this actually is, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. But this is an animal that we pretty much have seen before. Maybe not quite like this, but it's not a Lorax, right? Not a Lorax. Isn't that Dr. Seuss, right? The Lorax. This one needs to visit the barber, right, Mr. T? Exactly. And Russ is a tribble for those Trekkies that know what a tribble is. It looks just like a tribble. All right. Now, this one is, in fact, an Angora rabbit. There's a rabbit in there, Kenny. And if you look up at the top, there's a couple black areas there on the left and the right. I believe that's its ears, but it's an Angora rabbit. Alana got it. She got it. Good job. It is, in fact, an Angora rabbit. Alana got it. Good job. Good job. That's a good one. Good job. All right. All right, let's go to the next one. We got a couple more to do.
That looks like a riding spider.
A riding spider?
Yeah.
Well, it is in fact a spider. It's really creepy looking. I'm not big on spiders. So, banana spider. Yeah, we are getting close to that time, aren't we, Ross? We're gonna wrap this up. We'll have to get to history tomorrow. This is in fact the Darwin bark, B-A-R-K, bark spider. The Darwin bark spider. Russ says, run for the garage to get the flamethrower. Right? I'm with you, brother.
The reason why I was told now, if a riding spider was, if it wrote your name in the web, then you were
you're doomed.
Yeah.
6:58 UG, right? Where did the time go? You're right, Sharon. All right, let's get through these. We got a couple more to go. Look at this thing. What the heck is that? Now, we've shown this in a previous one, but Alana says that's not a spider. I think she's going to tell us they have spiders in Australia that probably make that look like a speck of rice or something. But yes, you're doomed, Sharon. It does look like a cuttlefish, but it's not. This, in fact, shares a name with a lovable Disney character. It does look like a cuttlefish, but it's not. It shares its name with a lovable Disney creature, one that had really big ears that could fly. How am I doing with the with the guess? Goofy, that's a good one, but no, the big ears and it can fly. Not Goofy. Not Goofy. There you go. Flying Dumbo, Sharon says. This is in fact the Dumbo octopus. Ross said a Dumbo squid. That's good. Yep, Dumbo. It is. It's a Dumbo octopus. I don't know where it's ate. I guess it's got its tentacles all curled up there underneath, but that is a Dumbo octopus. All right, we got one more before we finish. We're gonna go over time just a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. I don't mind. This is the last one. This is a crazy looking creature. Lives obviously on the bottom of the ocean. I'll give you a hint. Part of its name is it lives in the seas of Japan. So it is a crab, Denise. It is a crab. It's the kind of, so we just saw that bark insect.
Is it a spider crab?
It is a spider crab, Kenny. Ding, ding, ding. It's in fact the Japanese spider crab. And they live obviously in the waters around Japan. So good job. Give yourselves a big hand. That is the game of Animals Are Awesome. All right, we're going to get out of here. Kenny, thank you for coming in. As always, we will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. EST. I appreciate Alana being here. I appreciate you all, but Alana, it's way past her bedtime. So I appreciate you, and give Sean a hug for all of us and say hi. And thank you so much to you and Sean for all that you guys did this weekend and all that you do. We appreciate you, and it's a really, really good thing that you guys are doing. So don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. And when I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, I certainly am living proof. I'm here today partly as a result of employing positive mental attitude in my life. So don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day. All you need to do is make eye contact and smile at somebody, and you could change their outlook for the day. Everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories aren't so good. I have a friend of mine that just posted this morning that his chocolate lab passed away. So he's not in a good mood today, and I don't blame him. You lose one of your best friends like that. So we don't know what people are going through, and just by making eye contact, smiling, you could shake their hand, and if they're inclined, give them a hug. Alana, you have a good night, and like I said, tell your husband we said hello. If you see a first responder, the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and especially our nurses, if you see them today, thank them for what they do. They don't hear it enough, and they're really out there working hard for us and keeping us safe and healthy every day. All day. So, and last but not least, our veterans, the men and ladies of the armed forces, they're all over the planet, and they're protecting us from harm, and protecting our liberties and freedoms, and protecting that right behind me, the big, beautiful red, white, and blue. Oh, glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America, and God bless all of us. Remember, your freedoms and your liberties are very fragile, and we can lose them in the blink of an eye. So let's protect our way of life, protect our flag. And if you see anybody disrespecting our country, our flag, and our ways, I would hope that you would do something about it. So that's going to do it for Mr. Kenny and me. As always, we want to wish you guys for coming in. What do we say, Kenny?
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all over again Tuesday morning, 6 a.m.
That's right. So we'll
the
see you guys.
already up. So
all right, bro. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate you. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. His name is
Ford Man Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
And I'm Jimmy the Astute Tourist. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for all your support. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.